Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Alabama's offense takes the field to start this game off. You have to live with this result every second of every day for the next year, guys.
Some of the greatest sports talk radio takes place in the state of Alabama because of the rivalry and the trash talk that goes on between Auburn fans and Alabama fans. It is must-listen radio, David. It's incredible.
And it's must-watch TV. Like, no matter what the records are, it seems like it's always a good game. The hate runs deep, and it is a great game to call.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Gets it out fast. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Auburn Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
The quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. The running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Fairweather. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Gives it to the back on the draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. On the move, it's Adams. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Gonna take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. White going to attack through the air. Gets it out quickly. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these 2 programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these 2 teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching. And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The give from the gun. Oh, it's out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Coming after it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Young. Can't get him to the ground. Last time these two clashed in the Iron Bowl, it was the Tide winning a Classic.
And the Tide have done a great job in recent history of owning Auburn, doing a great job of winning this series. But they
look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. That last completion sets him up on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the counter play. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll line up for a second down play. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. White wants to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Gets it to the back. Breaks the tackle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Looking for space, it's Hunter. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. Fast motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bernard. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up second down.
The give on the inside. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. It's complete on the right side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Looking downfield, it's Milrow. Flips it out to the back. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Using his legs to buy some time. Still running at the 40. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Hunter.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game, make them feel you, keep them off balance.
Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Looking to throw for it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Ball. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking for a huge play. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Burton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Put it right on him, sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. White going to attack through the air. And they got him for the sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. Finds his tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the route.
Can anyone catch him? And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Milroe. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it, using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He caught it, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, from Tuscaloosa to the Plains, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases enjoying a soda pop and a lot of trash talk in this battle between the Tide and War Eagle. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Auburn plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing angle routes, especially against man coverage. You know you've got your running back one-on-one with that linebacker, and that's a play your running back should win every time.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one. This guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Here comes that Alabama offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Tide will get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's Milroe.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Quick pass on the jet motion. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's loose. Touchdown time! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Lets it fly. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Miller. Nice move to keep moving. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. quickly complete. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Prentice. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Third down coming up.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The inside handoff. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. White wants to throw it. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're bringing heat. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the ground, it's Young. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Out of the gun to give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. after the misfire now on second down. White going to attack through the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the move at the 30. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On second down, he'll fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They're setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. They'll run the screen. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. Snagged in the middle. It's Fairweather. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Haynes. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Reads it, fires complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Caught on the outside, it's Bernard. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give as they work on that clock. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Right back to him on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Law. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.